What's happening with it? White Boy Radio back with another one. Hey man, look, was doing drywall in the old bathroom here, redoing it, and autoplay was on Ryan Upchurch's video. This is the one where he's talking about the 1 year recap with Kiely Rodni. And I know a lot of true crime communities watching this because he basically says in this one, indeed, yes, he's getting sued. But I think a lot of people were watching it for that reason, you know, here he comes with the info, whatever. But he was recapping the whole case, and he said something in this video. This is the second time I'm watching it. I watched it on the original day it come out, and like I said, I'm in there doing drywall. On autoplay, it came back into my feed. So I got the spatula in my hand, this and that. I'm listening to it for the second time, and I didn't even realize this thing that he said the first time around. And I'm thinking that I'm crazy, but I'm looking in the comments, and no one else did either. So let's get into it, break it down. What does it mean? And without further ado.
And had the Hellcat delivered by my security guard, drove it all the way to his house, dropped it off, flew back home. So after she's found, then what happens? Jared Lasik all over the internet. Everybody's like, oh, he's a weirdo. He did some weird sexual shit. And I'm like, what? I see it on the internet. I haven't looked into it, but I see it. And at first I was like, hell, who knows? It could be just somebody who doesn't like him. Until I seen all of AWP get online and quit AWP. So right before everybody in AWP got on the internet and was like, hey, we quit AWP, somebody came to my house. I'm not going to say who. And he was like, it's somebody very close to the whole finding of this car and whatnot. They come to me and they were like, I'm scared. I was like, why? And he was like, this involves like higher up people. I was like, who? He gave me a few names. And I was like, even I was kind of like, this motherfucker's crazy. And then about a week after, everybody quit AWP. It's not a thing. Now,
all right, man. So the thing is, when he's talking about, obviously, somebody involved with AWP went to his house because of the situation at hand. They said there's some higher ups in there. That's the clip that I want you to focus on. That's some crazy shit because with Kiely Rodni, there are a lot of people who feel there are shenanigans in the case. Then there's people who side with exactly what was presented is what it is. That's pretty much the consensus here on YouTube, just being honest. But there's a couple ways you can look at this. If what he's saying is true, man, that does align with a lot of things. I can't say articles, but blogs and theories about distractions and whatnot. Now, I'm not saying that. I don't know who came to the house. I don't know if anyone even did come to the house. But if someone did come to the house, that's crazy. What was the conversation about? Now, as far as people dropping off and leaving AWP because of after this conversation, no, that's kind of shenanigans because clearly the dude Jared Chomo, people don't want to be associated with that. All right, they don't. But you know, I just posted, man, Doug, this guy found 30-something cars in a lake here in Florida. Doral, he used to live there. Man, that is some organized crime thing. He made News Nation. Them dudes have been around police, but especially FBI throughout a whole bunch of cases. I know they've seen some crazy shit. I know they have. I remember being around the FBI and some spooky, weird shit happening out there with covering the Petito case for YouTube. So if that conversation was and did happen, man, there's something to peel back there. There's something that, man, I really wish he would put it out. The thing is, look at the comments on this video. People are just talking about the case, and he's clearly saying, hey, man, do you want me to put this out? And then the next video is about UFOs and aliens, not about this theory. So there's two ways to look at it. if someone did come who was a part of AWP and had this conversation with them, man, I I would love to hear that, and I'm sure everybody else would too. But this is just me reacting off it. I don't know if someone did or did not. He has to put the information out. So man, hit them comments, people, hit them comments. So it's crazy because at the same time, this could fit his narrative. And I'm covering this fair here. This could fit his narrative because he has doubt the whole time. Obviously, there's a lawsuit involved with it now, so there's no telling if that was just thrown in there to run narrative or if this happened. But and to be fair, the people who left the comments, they're not asking about it. Like I said, this is the second time I watched the video. The first time I purposely wanted to watch the video to hear about the lawsuit, and it went right over my head. I didn't even hear that little clip. I'm doing drywall second time around. I'm like, damn, what if that's true? If that's true, that's crazy. Who could it have been? Look, I'll keep it real. I think it was Doug. I think it was Doug. I could see Doug flipping out, being around FBI. Some crazy shit happened. Doug's a smart dude. That whole squad are smart dudes. Okay, Jared, no bueno, but he's smart too, and he's probably seen some crazy shit deal with these cases around law enforcement. And look, it's not like they have a established relationship with law enforcement. They're respected from law enforcement. They're respected with the FBI. They probably had a lot of conversations. They've probably been around a lot of things that they have not even said on YouTube. And man, they're figuring out things that both law enforcement and FBI can't. So if this is true, man, it blows the lid off the whole investigation. But then again, to be fair, it could go with his narrative. It can go with his narrative and his opinion on the case and what he said publicly and all this, now with a lawsuit. But I haven't seen anybody talk about this. As far as in true crime, I haven't any videos about it. I know there's a lot of people who cover Ryan Upchurch a lot. I haven't even seen them talk about it. What is he talking about? And why didn't anybody catch it? Again, me included. But I'm bringing this out to you. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, hey, man, go comment. Hey, man, drop the video. I want to know what's going on. I want to know what's going on because I do know there's a lot of doubt with people with Kiely Rodni. Look, it's a tricky thing. Kiely Rodni case, when everyone is claiming foul play, shenanigans, this couldn't happen this way, when everyone is saying that, you're going to be led to believe, well, is it more than what they're saying? I mean, people, this is the war of information if you don't know. It sucks. Right now, it is hard. It's a war on information, man. So sometimes it gets easily led down a wormhole and further away from reality because your mind's either playing tricks on you or you're watching the wrong information presented to you. I don't have an answer for it. Leave it in the comments. But I just know that either two things happen. Either somebody who found Kiely Rodni's car went to Ryan Upchurch's house and said that there were some higher ups involved to the point where Upchurch thought the dude was crazy, or it was a lie. I'm not here to tell you which one it is. I'm not here to tell you which one it is because we're smart enough to watch the video explaining if it did happen, and then we could probably break down a lie. But what if he's not lying? All I'm saying. Until the next one, y'all, go to the comments and hit the like.